Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, I've been working on Blender, doing the absolute beginners by what's this guy's name? Grant Abbott. You can find him on YouTube right here. It's coming out pretty good. But what we want to talk about today is a real quick video on how to use Midjourney. If you don't know what Midjourney is, now this is not a full detail of how to use Midjourney. This is more of a use Midjourney in our art. Hey, I'm just like everybody else. I was kind of like AI is gonna just ruin things for artists, but it's here. It's a tool, and let's see how we can use that tool to our advantage. Now, one thing I've been doing is coming up with new ideas and concept ideas based off of my own art. And what I'm going to show you here is how I do that with Midjourney. So here we go. So if you go to my Instagram, I have two Instagrams. I'll leave a link in the description of both of them. One's going to be my art. The other is going to be just AI art. But I just started it yesterday. So as you can see here, some of the things I've done so far with Midjourney, using some of my own art and the using some of my own art and the prompts to get related artwork. So let's go over to Midjourney and let's try some things out. So here we are in Midjourney, and down here is your prompter. So what I'm going to do is take some of my art. So here are some shots. Right here is one of my properties, intellectual properties. I'm making them my own. We're going to use that. This piece I drew some time ago, but use that. And then some things I've already created in Midjourney to give myself a prompt, use as a prompt to help generate some new ideas. Now, what's great about Midjourney is that these things, if you use your own art and prompts, it's going to be hard for someone else to duplicate what you get out of it. And that I found that out recently, that even if you have the exact same prompts, if you don't have the reference art that I'm using, you will not get anything near of what I'm getting. And I was like, well, that's awesome to me. So first thing you're going to do here is, now there are a shitload of tutorials on how to use Midjourney. I'm not going to do that here. I'm going to just show you what I'm, in a quick video, what I'm getting out of it. So we're going to start with a prompt. First, we're going to bring in the art I want to use. Let's see. Nope. Mistakes here. There we go. Prompt. Copy. Space. Copy. So what I'm doing is adding the addresses of where I have this art stored on the web. And this way Midjourney can reference it. Undo that, space. Now, what I'm going to add in is a prompt that I've used for a couple of days. Neo Genesis Evangelion. Now, one thing great about this, you could use in your prompt different styles, TV shows, almost anything in your prompt that it can use across the wherever it gets its information to use as reference. So one of my favorite shows is Neo Genesis Evangelion. Great animated series. from 30 years, maybe 25 years ago. Check it out. You can find it on Netflix. We're going to use 24-year-old girl, tomboy, African American. These are different words you could use to describe out your character. Crew cut hair, Supergirl, graphic representation from DC Comics, in a minimalist sketch style. And we're going to go with that. Now, in Midjourney, they have a few different styles. They have their different versions of Midjourney, and then they have this automated anime style called Niji. Now they have two versions. They have Niji 5, and then they have a newer version that's still in alpha called Niji 6. And I'm going to demonstrate both of them. So this is going to take a few minutes. This is Niji 6. Now, of course, there are different ways to vary the strength of each image, to vary the randomness and things like that. But you can find that all out on YouTube. And here we go. Now look at that, man. That is cool. Now, see, it has some elements that if you ever watched the show, like it has this little Supergirl element which I would remove. And then I'm not using this just as it is. I would use it to try to build on characters I already have or my idea. But man, look at the hairstyle. That is fucking awesome, man. And then you could use this as the basis to expand on your character. And this is all unique to you. And you don't have to show it to anybody or anything like that. You just use this as it is. That's pretty cool. But see, I would change this because it's too much similar to some of the reference. But you can change that. Right? So if you go back, now you can come in here and you can hit redo and remove some of this stuff. Make changes like flip this number here to 1,000, submit, and it should randomize out even more. I know when I talk it's not very good because I don't use scripts. I just go. I'm not here to be flashy and script out and transition. I just pumping out that information out there for you guys. All right, here we go. Yeah, of course, you got to get rid of that, but look at that. I like that. I like that. I really like that. All right, so this is the Niji 6. So we're going to move over and we're going to do it again in what they call Niji 5. So we're going to go back here, convert this back to 750. And then change that Niji 6 to a 5. Now, the difference is that Niji just gives a different, this from 6 to 5 just gives a different look. And again, based off your prompt and the images you're using that you put into it. Like if you wanted different colors, if you wanted more red, if you wanted less black, you could add that into your prompt and get different results. Farting. Now, I've tried other AIs. Of course, I'm on Midjourney now. I've tried Leonardo. I'm going to try a few others, but so far I like Midjourney the best. If you guys want, I can do a more in-depth detail version where I go from my drawing, my idea, all the way through to prompts and uploading my ideas and then taking what comes out of Midjourney, then bringing that into Photoshop. But I'm just showing you what I'm working on right now. And the main plan is to then take some of these ideas and bring it over into Blender and model them out for, I don't know what I'm going to do. But we're going to do something. All right, here we go. Open up in browser. Wow, look at that. So what, as you can see, this is more anime manga style, is to take some of these ideas and you can take some of these concepts and photo bash them together, to come up with your own thing. But let me show you how, if you change some of your wording, some of your images, on how it could just change everything. So let's see here. Let's go. What were my images? 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna drop one of the last image. So let's hit remix, and this last image we're gonna drop out. We're gonna change this from Neogenesis Evangelion to Overwatch. Now, I use the term Supergirl because I wanted a certain body type. But because you throw in Supergirl, it throws like an S on it sometimes. Here, let me show you. And look how that made like the different changes. You get rid of that. But I mean, cool. Like, it added red hair by just putting, in one of them. And if you like one, you could even then, they're like, to remix this uniform, things like that. So, one more time, let's go back to Niji 6. And I'm going to add a different photo here. Should have took Supergirl out and see what it would do. The term Supergirl, but here, let me show you what we got this time. Yeah. Sometimes, even though I have the term Black Girl in there, sometimes it does it, sometimes it does. Makes it a little, but again, something you could change. I don't like this one. This is cool. Cool. And that's basically it. Let me show you some of the things I've gotten so far. Let's bring over my Midjourney read, my Midjourney feed, images. So like, this was yesterday, where I had colors of red, gray, again, using the term Neogenesis, look, and you can see over here to the right, it shows the 3 images. It shows what version I'm using and how much I have it stylized. You could go stylized from 0 to 1,000. The more you add, the more like how stylized it becomes. I had an image that was more mechanical, more mech-like. So I mean, this is totally crazy, man. Again, I changed it. When you go, this is a Niji 6. You can see the stylization, and then this is a Niji 5. Let me show some other ones. Oh, helmets. I put in some of my own image helmets and then asked it to put out helmets. I put in the term destiny from the video game. When you cut the stylization down. So I'm loving it. And like I said, if you want to see a more start to finish, let me know and leave your comments in. And again, I understand what people are saying about the downside of this, but there is an upside to help you flesh out some ideas you may not have come up with based off your own art, if that's what you want to do. And when you use your own art, it gives you responses that cannot be duplicated by other people. They might get similar things, but again, not like this. All right, be good. See ya.